All right, Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a safe and really relaxing time. It was almost good to get back to work and have the structure of work today. These January, we're in court every month, twice a month at least. But this time it's toward the end of the month. So we will start off with trials in Georgetown, January 19th, and we will have motions in Horry. And then the next week, the 26th, we're set to have a murder trial in Horry for the 26th. That's already had quite a few motions. They're looking to get that continued, but we're fighting hard to keep that on schedule. That happens more often than you would like, even though we all sit down and come up with this trial schedule together with the defense bar. It's always something. It's always you should have done this or didn't do that, or and it's just to kick the can down the road. The reason that is so important is we set these trial rosters out well over a month in advance, and with the help of defense attorneys. That way we're all in one room and we all put this stuff together. We've already set out February, and we've already made preparation for March. So all of these have already got like a first up trial, and we've talked about it before, where you have to have, you got to start off with murders or rapes or kidnappings or something really big. And then we try to follow that with a trafficking case. In case that first one falls apart, you can put together a drug case in a day and a half or 2 days. But the murder cases, the kidnapping cases, they take a lot more to put together. And so it's not just as simple as, well, just put it on the next trial roster, because the next trial roster is full and the trial roster after that's full. So could you imagine if we did NFL like we do court, where the Patriots and the Packers show up and they say a year in advance, we're going to have the Patriots against the Packers on Sunday, January 17th. And then the week before, the Packers say, we don't want to play. We're not into that. We'd like, just put it on another week, find another week. Well, the Colts and the Bengals and all of those guys are for another week. And there is no other week. This is your day to go forward. So that's why we really are a pain in the butt for judges at sometimes, is saying it's not as simple as that. We're prepared. We've wasted time, effort, and energy and money getting ready for this case. Y'all signed off on this, judges, you signed off on this as a time to go forward. It's time to go forward. There's never a good time to go to prison, but this is the time that was picked. So we end up fighting, and a lot of times judges get really frustrated with us, and that's okay too. We've got a duty to the community and to society to push these cases along. The defense has got a different duty, and that's to that individual defendant. So sometimes we are unable to just agree on those. We agree. Our thing is, let's make our agreements a month out so that when we get here, you haven't wasted time preparing, Mr. Defendant. We haven't wasted time preparing. We know that the Patriots are playing the Packers on Sunday. And that's why a lot of times when you see these news feeds, us up there fussing, it's not just fussing to be fussing. There's a lot of work that's gone into this. So we're still fighting to make sure that that thing catches on January 26th, and hopefully it will. And if it doesn't, we'll have to come back with another case, but it's still got to be tried. It's still got to be tried. And February's full, and March is full, so it'll have to go to April. And then when April comes around, there'll be another excuse why it shouldn't go in April. But we're not arguing just to be arguing. We're not fussing just to be fussing. It is real life stuff, and I hope that makes a little sense to everybody. We're trying to be as fair as we can, planning it months out, so that everybody's got time to prepare and get ready. And for that, we need to make sure that this goes off as scheduled. But we got a couple of weeks left, and we'll see where that goes. It's being taken under consideration, so the judge should let us know by Wednesday of this week. And if not, we will go forward with another case. That other week, the week of the 19th, this has turned into a scheduling session, but that is at the beginning of the week is Martin Luther King weekend. So it's a long weekend, and that Monday we're not here, the 19th. We would have to start the 20th. The South Carolina Bar Convention is being held on Thursday and Friday. So really all we have is Tuesday, Wednesday to do anything with. So we're going to try to do some arraignments instead of trying to try a case in 2 days. We're going to make the most with what little bit of time that we have. But it's always something, and it's nothing for you to worry about. It's just to hook you in. This is all about transparency and seeing some of the things, some of the challenges that the system goes through. And that is what we have been going through over the New Year's break. But never mind that. Just go about and have a great week. And thank you for checking in, and we'll see you Monday.